Hey guys, it's me Melissa and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another TEMU Monday, our favorite day of the week. Also, today's video is sponsored by TEMU. It's also going to be sponsored by a company that you absolutely adore. I can't stop shopping on the site, so I want them to know I love your site. It is amazing. And thank you for coming around. So, as always, there will be a link and a code down below to get you your $100 coupon bundle, and that is for new and existing users, so everybody get a coupon bundle, and the link will be down below. So without further ado, today is a kitchen gadget haul. I've been priming for this for a while. I've tested some of these things already, which I made clips for, because I realized that would be a lot easier than me trying to test out tons of things that require cooking and cutting and doing things. So I figured I would do it in advance. So not all of these, but some we did in advance. So I'm going to show you the ones, and then we'll hop into the clips. And I'll also tell you if I did something wrong. So the first item, this was $7.19. And it's a 2-pack. I kept this one inside, but the other things are already washed. And what you do with this is you'll take your tortilla and then put it into the toaster to make it like a little bit more of a toasted tortilla, flour tortilla, instead of, I mean, I guess you could do a hard one too if you want to warm it up. Maybe. But I think it's made for flour tortillas. So without further ado, let's look at the clips. Alright guys, so here it is. They look pretty legit. I'm kind of excited. We're making tacos tonight, so let's just see. Does it work? Will it work? Alright, so here we got it ready to go. These were in the fridge, so they are a little cold, so I'm hoping it's still going to work out. Can we get it in? Alright, it's in. I guess I'm not really sure how long you're going to wait. This is my one, like, trial run one, to see if it works out well. I also thought, like, maybe you should put, like, spray some oil on it first, maybe to make it a little more crispier. But I'm not really quite sure. So I'll check back with you guys in just a little bit. Alright, so it's been 3 minutes. Like, remember again, these were cold, so it could be different if yours were not cold. I mean, it's a little crispy, definitely, for sure. I think it would have been more crispy if it wasn't so cold. But it's definitely crispy on the outside. Ooh, that's hot. I mean, it holds its shape. Hot. I mean, yeah, I think that if it wasn't cold beforehand, it would have been even more even out. But I think it does the job. I think maybe next time I may even spray it with some oil to try to maybe make it a little more even. But yeah, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Taco toaster. I mean, I think it works just fine. Like I said on the video, I think I'm going to spray it with like an oil or something next time and maybe leave them out of the fridge for a longer period of time, so then in turn they'll be a little, like, toast quicker, I guess. Get warmer quicker. More warm quicker. Alright, this next thing, $5.39. I've already now ordered a second one of these. Now, if you, like, all the links will be down below with the stuff that's still available. I looked up, like, the Silicone Loaf Pan, because I like making meatloafs small. So I used to make them just little mounds, but I figured this would be even more convenient, and it really was. I've ordered a second one, like I said. So without further ado, let's check out the clips of this in motion. So here it is. I lightly sprayed it, even though you're not supposed to, because you have to, because it's silicone. Here's the meatloaf mixture. The goal is that I can make these, we can eat a few of them, and then worst comes to worst, we don't finish them all, you can even freeze them. He said to get 2 pounds of meat for this thing, but I feel like it might be too much. If it is, then obviously I'll just make little other ones somewhere else. But I'll show you guys the final finale when it comes out the oven and we pop it on out. Okay guys, I thought I'd just pop in. He was actually correct. So here's these filled up, and that is all the meat. So he was right about the 2 pounds of meat. So yeah, now in the oven it goes. Here's my little mini meatloafs. Now all I'm going to do is pretty much just flip them over, brush them with a little ketchup, put it underneath the broiler for a couple minutes. So I guess I'll show you the final result. And here you go, the final finale. I already rinsed off the silicone mold. Came off easy. I'm putting it in the dishwasher. I mean, yeah. Now we got dinner tonight, dinner tomorrow, and then probably dinner another night. And I will have to say, those meatloaf were yummy. I'm actually making them again for Christmas. I'm not sure. I think this is coming out after my we do Christmas with my parents, so. But now here's the next thing. So the dumpling making mold, it worked great. I messed up a little bit. So when I've grabbed the stuff out, I just grabbed the machine, which you'll see in the video. I forgot to grab out these. So these are the items that you take the wrapper and you make them smaller. So my life would have been a lot easier if I remembered to pull these out, because then in turn, I could have done, you know, made them circular instead of what they were when they came. And they also gave you this, which is supposed to put the product inside of it, so you use the right amount, which I didn't do. And I also didn't even look at the this right here, because I like to go rogue sometimes. Now, in the video you'll see me where I make them, and I made them, there'll be hot messes. Every time I make something for the first time, it's always going to be a hot mess. You don't know what you're doing. I don't look up videos. I just kind of just go rogue. Rob was even helping me at some points. But I did them in the air fryer. Now, a week later, which I couldn't film because people were over here, I did them fried in a pan. Turned out epic. So, like I said, without further ado, let's check out them dumplings. I got this dumpling thing. So, supposedly, you can make, like, multiple dumplings at one time. I bought wonton wrappers. I made this crab and cream cheese. I got the water to seal it. I mean, how could this go wrong? I was also planning on air frying that too. I guess you just put it in there. I love cream cheese wontons. They're delicious. So I thought this would be a great way to be able to eat them myself. Unsure about the amount of filling I need. So we're just gonna, this imitation crab. Oh, already moving. They made it look extremely simple when they were doing it on the TEMU like video. Obviously I'm gonna go overboard. Alright, so nothing better, crab and cream cheese. And then you're supposed to wet the outside. Obviously I am no connoisseur of the dumpling. I want to be. So we wet the outside, and then it's supposed to be just like you push it, and then you're like good to go, and you got an amazing looking dumpling. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, look, we got little dumplings. I may put too much stuff in it. We got some cream cheese out here. It didn't kind of go together as perfectly as I wanted it to. But trial and error, right guys? We got cream cheese everywhere. With crab. So let's try this again. This time I'm going to actually press it down on it. Maybe that makes a difference. So I'm pressing it down. I was surprised how many you get in here. I just ordered them from Walmart. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit less filling, because I feel like that was too much. So we'll go with that. And with that, maybe a little more than that. Whoop. At least this is a delicious mishap if I fail. That might be too much. Maybe not. Alright. I'm just getting all the cream cheese I were. Then we're going to wet the outside. And then these will go in the air fryer because I have a feeling this blue onion's not going well. But I'm sure you guys will tell me what I've done wrong. Alright, so this is round 2. First ones weren't bad, but I pushed these down this time. A little less filling. We've got to see where they're going a little bit. And, okay, much better. So these have much more of a crimp to them. I mean, so they're not like perfect. But, you know, you live, you learn. Like I didn't put these on completely correctly. But I might spend a little time just trying to like squeeze them together. I might even like move them around a little bit to try to close them up a little more, and then air fry them. And I guess I'll show you the final finale. And here they are. I might have left them in a little bit too long. The outsides get a little bit crispy, but you see how I kind of like squish them together? Now, could I have done this all without the machine? Probably just fine without, but it's fun. It'd be fun for like you to do it with your kid too. They're molten lava right now. like molten lava. Well, good. I didn't buy any dipping sauce for them. Now everything's gonna be better officially fried comparative to in the air fryer. Just a different way of doing it. I guess you could also do it in the oven. Yeah, I love crab and cream cheese together. And like I said, you practice, you get better. I got better the second time. So now this is the only other thing that I tested out in advance. This is kind of like a chopper. This thing worked really, really good. Has a bunch of different options. I tested out all the options you'll get to see. This is the item that I bought twice because I'm silly and I forget when I buy things. So one of them will be in a random mystery box. But without further ado, let me show you how this thing works. So now it's time to test out the slicer, dicer, whatever. All these items are wrapped up individually. We got this one, and this one. And your crank. So I got some zucchinis, which I'm guessing you just kind of go down like this. I've never used something like this before, but I'm going to get one of them set up and then we're going to try, I think we're going to try all three of them just so we can see kind of what's what, and I'll just use the zucchini for tonight for something. What happens is this thing goes in here and locks into this mechanism. So you put it in here, push it through, lock it into this thing, and then you're like ready to go. Like I said, never used one of these things before. They're also rubberized at the bottom so that you don't have to worry about it slipping. Oh, that came off. So it goes like this. Oh, and then you get on the thing, and then you slip. Is it meant to come off? There's a lock button. Oh, maybe that's what it's for. Oh, wait, hold on. So, my bad. So there's a little hook at the side. So you put this in, go like that, hold the piece open, and then let it go. And then, oh man. Hold on. Yeah, I was correct. This thing locks in. Now you can see it locked in. So let's see. So, I'm an idiot. You know. So I'm going to hold it in there. So now we're getting, oh, those are cute. Those would be cute for like zoodles or like zucchini rice. I'm wondering if you then turn it this way and then kind of get the other side. I mean, that's really fast. Look at all that. And there's tons more in there. Now on to the next one we can check out. Now let's take a look of number 2. These are much bigger type chunks. Good for cooking in many ways, shape, or form. So, second one, a little bit thicker. And then of course we got the slicer next. I'm just going to take this piece off and we'll finish it off with a little bit of this action. And now time for the last one. This is going to be more like stripes. I'll put it this way. Yeah, so this is where you're going to get more like your chips. I'm getting a little low. So if you want to get like little slices of the zucchini or whatever, carrots, cucumbers, whatever. I think I'm going to work with this for tonight, so I'm going to do the rest of them, the rest of the other zucchini too. Also, this part right here, clipped it off. This comes right off, so you can clean it and locks back in. So yeah, giving this a thumbs up. I think it worked pretty good, and it was very easy to use. My mom a long time ago gave me a thing to make zoodles, and when you made it, it made good zoodles, but it left the whole middle of the zucchini not being used, which I used to cut up and give to Paco, but at least with this thing, it uses the whole entire zucchini, which I really like. So now everything else in here, I have not tested out yet, and we're going to test out together today. First thing I'm pulling out, $3.97. Oh, this is the cute thing. I already have a kind of cute thing I got from TEMU for toothpicks. Or even Kindle toothpicks. I brought my own toothpicks. But maybe it needs these toothpicks? I don't know. So supposedly, you'll, like, press this down and it'll pick up the toothpicks like all cutely. So let me fill it up. So first things first, I put in my toothpicks because these toothpicks are a little bit smaller than my toothpicks. So I'm going to see if my toothpick works, or you have to use maybe the toothpicks you buy on TEMU. How cute is that? Oh, drop that. Let's put it down. It's the little things, guys. I mean, imagine somebody coming over and they're like, do you have a toothpick? I'm like, right over there. And then they go and do that. They will think it's adorable. They will think it's amazing. So now I'm filling this thing up. I'll keep the other one just in case, like, something goes wrong with this one. So the other one also doesn't do a pop-up situation, but this is, like, so much cuter. Yes. So that works just fine. So far we've had all pretty much wins. What is next? I've had this thing forever, and I've been like, I'm not testing it out. But I was like, you know what? I got this a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it's not there anymore. I got it for 99 cents. So it was like really, really cheap. But then I went and bought Spam, which I've never, ever in my life had Spam. Ever in my life had Spam. So I went and bought Spam. I got the 25% less sodium because why not? And Spam is actually expensive. Spam is way more expensive than I thought it was going to be. So the goal with this is just going to, I mean, it shows Spam-esque. Shows all the things you can make with the Spam thing. The goal, I guess, is to see if it actually does cut through it easily. These must hook onto something. Or just do like that? No. It's got to hook somewhere. Hooks in here. Yes. 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 So hooks in the back. I guess I'm just going to like cut the Spam. I'm not like literally just going to cook it right now and do all that. We're just going to see if it works. In the kitchen. It definitely has a different smell. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, I'm going to cook it later. So I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Sorry if it moves around a little bit. Is this close enough? Ooh! I guess you could use other lunch meat too. Or something like that. Is it already pre-cooked? That did good. Maybe I'll make Spam a new part of our life. Alright, I'm going to put this in the fridge, fry it up later, and move on. I wonder if that would work for a tomato. If it would, that'd be epic for like burgers and stuff. Next thing I'm pulling out is a plastic film cutter. So this was $4.80. I don't know if you're like me, but oh, it even has stuff you can stick it. I'm not going to stick it on anything. If you're like me, but I'm always constantly... Like, plastic wrap is different than it used to be back in the day. I know I'm kind of sounding like my mom now. So I guess these go on the little sides. Pull the thing through somewhere. I don't know where. And this cuts it. Let me do some research, get the thing in there, and then we'll get started. Well, unfortunately, maybe Asian cling wraps are smaller than ours, or like not as thick, because the brand new one definitely didn't work in here, and then my one that's a little bit smaller didn't work in here. I'll probably have to try it again once it can move around in here. I also don't understand how this takes it off. But if you've gotten this thing to work, let me know the trick on it. So hopefully I can get mine to work, because I was very excited about that, because I suck at getting saran wrap off. I do. What is next? $4.49. Rob already said he doesn't want this, but it can go in something and then suck it up, and I thought he could use it for his milk in the fridge for me to test it. I guess I'll rinse it off first. There's no like mechanical things you need in here. There's like wires in there, but I don't think that's a necessity. I don't think it requires anything. Maybe it's a filter. Just kidding, it does take batteries up there. 2 AA's do take up there. Let's see. I mean, that comes out quick if you're holding the thing right up underneath it. And it really didn't make a mess down here. Like, yes? Especially you put that in the door? Yes? I guess you can use whatever you want. Water? Maybe even like soda? Yes. I can't wait to see what he thinks about it. He'll probably be like, I don't think it's worth it, but I think that was pretty cool. I think that was great. Now I think the next two things I'm going to try to like test out at the same time. This is for cooking pasta. $3.14. And it even comes with a thing. So supposedly this thing tells you portions. So 1 portion, 2 portions. Yep. 1, 2 portions. And then it even has like a straining thing right here. Then you put your pasta in. I looked it up online. It said like you put it on for like, what was it? 9 minutes and then another something minutes and then testing out here and there. So we're going to test this out. I did buy some spaghetti. I'm just going to put like, I guess a serving in here. We'll see how that goes. And then I bought, did I buy 2 of these or 1? I bought 1. Actually, we probably test out 3 things at the same time. So this thing, I must have bought 2. So that one didn't have a price on it. This was $4.89. And these are where you can make like little cakes. You can make your own like little 3-tiered cake. I was also wondering if I could make the brownies. Then I make the cupcake brownies in this and make it look like a little, I don't have any brownie mix, but I bought a cake mix just for this. So we'll try that out. And then this right here, $6.88. I think it's made for the air fryer, but they had it where they were cooking bacon, which I did buy some bacon, and they were putting it through the little things and cook bacon in the air fryer, which I usually do it now in the microwave. What is that? But I also thought you could put it, if you put it this way, you could put like your sausages, or like if you had chicken tenders, or even if you had certain like little fries and stuff you wanted to cook like really, really good, you could put in that also. Is that all the things that... Yeah, that's all of them. So now, yeah, so these are going to be the final things for us to test. And it's going to all be in the kitchen. Going to be a lot going on. A lot going on. So now I got the pasta in there. I'm going to start off with 9 minutes and then kind of go from there and check on it. And then I'll let you know the full amount of time it takes. So I didn't want to waste all of our bacon. Obviously, the bacon's expensive, so I'm just putting 2 in here. Google said to do it for like 8 minutes and then flip it and then do it again. But now we should have to flip it. So it's at 8, then 7 at 390. So I'm just going to try to do 12 and see what's going on. So I bought this little kit. It's not made to make a full cake. So I'm just going to put these in there. Hopefully that's enough to make it go all the way to the top. Because that's all it made. I thought it was going to be more than that. But like it says, it only makes a 6-inch pan. But it comes with the icing too. So 9 minutes completed. And we are good to go. Soaked up all that water. It was like up to here. Yeah. This might be my new way to cook spaghetti, because I'm always boiling water over. Guess you can put any pasta you want in here. Got a little marinara I'm going to add with this. Having a little snack. So yeah, thumbs up on this one. Now the 12 minutes are up. Now this may not be a long enough time, but... Or maybe too long. I should have checked on them. Maybe because you don't have to flip them, they don't sit in the grease. Those are some crunchy ones. I'd probably say I could probably went maybe 6 minutes. But yeah. It works. And like I said, you can use it for multiple different things. And these I got also off of TEMU. They're great for keeping your air fryer clean. Now on to those cakes. As always with me, first time is never the perfect time. I may have left them in a little bit too long. All you gotta do is cut those bottoms off. Then boom, you have your little cakes. Also, they can be stored just like this. So it saves you a lot less room. Now, let them cool off. I'm going to put some stuff on, and Rob's going to be stoked about it. So what do you think? I mean, minus the user error, i.e. me, on some things, I think they're all great. I can't wait till I have, at some point, like a walk-in pantry where I can have all my gadgets just laid out everywhere so I know where everything is. Dreams. One day, guys. Walk-in pantry. My parents have one. I'm jealous. So yeah, I'm happy with everything. There should be all the links. Everything is still available. Will be down below. Also, don't forget there'll be a link and a code down below to get you your $100 coupon bundle for new or existing users. And thanks again to TEMU for sponsoring this video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, put them down below. If you haven't yet subscribed, do it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you soon. Bye.